spring training, what you just said, throwing strikes, anything you're working on at this point?
Yeah, just curveball. Curveball's been the big one this off season, mainly for lefties. Open up, heater up top. Threw a couple today for strikes, and that's the biggest thing. You know, I'm excited to just try to dump them in there, and then obviously use it as a two-strike pitch as well. So I think just if I can get that over the plate for a strike, you know, and then two strikes, you know, mix the variation of speed up, and then obviously top to bottom, zone-wise, having pitches.
Easy.
Nothing? Easy?
What's your favorite part of spring training so far?
Favorite part of spring training?
Yeah.
Just being around the guys back in baseball. I mean, back home training all off season, and then you come back and you're around all the guys again. You know, that's what it's about. Have fun, play baseball.
When it comes to your curveball, are you doing anything different with it? You're just trying to sharpen it up to work in specific counts, like you said? Is it?
I mean, obviously, through development, it's going to get better and better, but I think it's a really good pitch right now. But over time, I'd like, you know, obviously like a two-strike pitch and whatnot. You know, there's flashes of it being like that. For the most part, just, you know, being able to throw it, obviously, down the middle and get a strike or, you know, a reaction, I'd say is the main goal. You know, and then just, you know, putting it in the back of their head that you don't have a curveball. So second guessing other pitches.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. You leave in 5 days. How prepared do you feel at this point?
I'm prepared. Usually the way I try to go about in spring training is by checking some boxes, and I'm starting to check those boxes little by little. Can I pull the ball? Yes. Can I steal base? Yes. Can I get two balls down the middle or backhand? To be determined. Just checking boxes little by little. So I'm not fully prepared, but I'm a lot closer.
Do you have more boxes checked than you normally would on March 1st of a year? I feel like this is like the normal time when it comes to how many games I've played. It's earlier than normal, but when it comes to how many games I've played, I feel, yeah, it's all the same.
Based on those games, what have you thought of the defensive the lack of shifts and things like that? What would you have to do differently than in the past?
I like it. I think it's cool. I do feel like I have a wall behind me, an invisible wall, because I can't touch the grass. But besides that, I feel good. You know, it's one of those where I look to my left, I'm like, okay, I got a lot of ground to cover. I look to my right, I'm like, okay, I got a lot of ground to cover. And then I'm like, well, don't touch the grass. Don't touch the grass. So it's been good. It's been good.
The grass part sounds a little funky, but as far as having two on this side, two on that side, as a viewer, it feels normal. I don't even think about shift limits. Does that part feel normal to you?
Yeah. I mean, it's being right next to, you know, when I go up the middle, I'm next to McNeil. Like, he's not that far away. When I go on my right side, I have Escobar or Jake and Jordan and Beatty. So that feels normal. The one thing that's a little different is the grass part. You know, it's like trying to move back, but I can't.
I know that first game you were standing on the lip of the grass, and then as the pitch was happening, took a step forward.
I can't. No.
You're not. That's not allowed.
Not allowed.
You can't touch it. Period.
I can't touch it, so I might burn my heels if I touch it. So.
How often in the past would you be on the grass?
All the time. All the time, because it depends who he was. Like, let's say Aguilar would play 2-3 step in the grass. A guy like Birdie, for them, I'm talking with those two guys because Marlins last year, I would be a step on the grass and then creep into the dirt, and that got me the momentum I needed. So yeah.
Does it almost just like simplify things for you in a way? For everybody, really. I mean,
simplify in what sense? Like, is it easier to catch ground balls?
No, not necessarily. But it's just, I mean, is it? Or
it's fun. and I know I'm staying. I can't go past second base, so I don't have to look at the card. You know, where before I was looking at the card. Am I going to be on the other side? Or am I staying on this side? So now it's like I got my limits that I can't go to. So I know lefty, and I know he's going to pull the ball. Then I play behind. Not even behind second base, a little more to the right.
Facing a premier pitcher like you did today, is that some decent prep for the World Baseball Classic?
What was that?
Facing a premier pitcher like Sandy Alcantara, is that some good prep for getting ready to leave?
Yeah. I think he probably has game 1 or DR, so he's one of the best. So whenever you get to see 96, 97, it's good. It's a good prep, but facing our guys in the backfields wasn't fun either. So
You gonna freshen up the dye job before you go?
Oh yeah. It's gonna change. I'll have something before WBC. I don't know if I'll braid it. I don't know what I'll do. Then when I come back, I'll change it again. If I go bald, I'm gonna maximize the hell out of my hair.
Are you planning on going bald?
I don't want to go bald, but if I do go bald, I can tell my kids I maximize the hell out of it.
You guys all set?
Yeah.
Hi guys.
Thank you.